So one of the biggest things to understand as a man, if you're trying to truly achieve greatness in life, is that your life right now is a direct reflection of what you've been doing for the last 6 months, maybe even year. And I say this because all it takes as a man and as a person in general to level up in life and truly 180 your life, right? Do a complete 180 is 6 months to a year of pure dedication, focus, determination, consistency and discipline towards one specific goal every single day, and you will get to where you want to be. That's all it takes, especially in today's day and age where everything is accelerated. You can get things a lot more efficiently and a lot more in an accelerated manner thanks to all the tools that are at your disposal. For example, you want to make more money, you can make money online, and there's so many efficient ways of doing that, right? That's just one very basic example. Of course, there's certain things such as building a great aesthetic body that will take a bit more time. Maybe you'll need more like 1 year of pure dedication and focus, doing the right things every single day to really just achieve the body of your dreams, pretty much, right? Sometimes even longer if you want really, really big goals when it comes to your body. That being said, all it takes is 6 months of dedication to truly change your life around. And so I want you to understand, if you're not where you want to be right now in your life, it's your fault, and it's what you've been doing for the last 6 months that have got you to where you want to be right now. If you're not where you want to be today, it's because you have been doing the wrong things every single day for the last 6 months. And it might seem simple, it might seem stupid, but it's something that so many people overlook. And then they wonder why they're not where they want to be, because they aren't actually staying consistent enough for at least 6 months, maybe a year, to actually change their life around, right? And so it's what you do every single day that matters, right? Ultimately, it's every single day that transforms into every single week, every single month, etc. I've already covered this already, on my channel. But the point is most people, they don't understand this concept. They don't understand that great things take time. And I wouldn't even call it like a super long time, 6 months, right? It's very short. It is very short, and it goes by faster than you think. But most people quit too soon. They might do 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, maybe 3 months of consistency and discipline, and they might see some results. The guys who put in 2-3 months of hard work, determination, discipline, etc., they might see some decent results, but it's not quite enough. It's really not quite enough. And then they quit too soon. They quit before basically they strike the gold mine. They quit before everything falls into place. And that's really around that 6 month window, give or take. So I want you to understand, like, you've got 6 months ahead of you right now, whether you like it or not. Those 6 months are going to pass either way. Time is going to pass either way. You've got to do right now exactly what the man you want to be like in 6 months time is doing. What I mean by that is every single day you need to be acting like you're already that man for the next 6 months. You need to be doing the tasks that person is doing. You need to become the person worthy of making $1 million in, say, 6 months. Right now, if you want to make $1 million in 6 months, you have to become the man worthy of setting up 4, 5, 6 dates per week now, rather than just doing it in 6 months, because it won't happen just like that. I believe in the law of manifestation. I believe in all of that, right? You can definitely attract a lot of things in this universe, but it only happens if you back it up with action, and if you become the person that's worthy of attracting those things in the first place. So my challenge to you is, for the next 6 months right now, you want to basically dedicate yourself for the next 6 months. Don't quit, don't give up, hold yourself accountable. I'd recommend you join the Mastery Brotherhood, which is my inner circle, because we hold people accountable like nowhere else inside of there. We hold you accountable to your goals, to what you want to achieve, whether that's financially, whether that's in your fitness goals, whether that's in relationships, dating, etc. We hold you accountable. We also give you the right framework to follow. And that's really my second point, is most people, they might understand the concept that obviously you don't want to quit, you want to stay consistent. Maybe you didn't understand the concept that, look, it's going to take 6 months, and if you hold yourself accountable to 6 months time, you can really, really change your life. And I also, by the way, like to think about it like this, because 6 months doesn't seem like so much. It's not like saying, oh, I need to do this for 5 years straight and not give up, right? 6 months seems a lot more manageable, a lot more digestible. That's why I want you to understand this. Like, generally, what I've achieved, what I've managed to achieve in not only 6 months, but sometimes even just like a 3-month window, 4-month window is crazy. It's crazy what you can achieve in that amount of time with just relentless discipline and consistency. And it helps with experience as well. The more experience you get, the more competent you get, the smaller that time frame will eventually get as well. And let me just take a little sip of my coffee before it gets cold. And so my other point is that you need to actually know what you're taking action on. Most people, they're just like guessing on what they need to do. They're guessing what framework, what plan, what daily tasks they need to be doing to achieve X outcome. Sometimes they may get it right, sometimes they may get it completely wrong. And there's this famous saying, right? If you get on the wrong train, get off the earliest stop, because the longer you wait, the longer the journey back and the more expensive the journey back. And the thing is time is our most valuable asset. So if you spend 6 months or a year, 2 years on the wrong journey, the wrong path, even if you're working hard, you're working your butt off, say, but you're not getting the results you want, well, it's because you're on the wrong path. So it's the two things. It's the consistency, it's the discipline, but it's also executing on the right things. That's where, again, joining a community like the Mastery Brotherhood, my inner circle, is massive, because I show you exactly what you need to do to achieve XYZ goals. And again, like various different categories of leveling up as a man. For example, you want to make money online. That is something I teach as well inside of that community. Now, it's not to make $1 million a month, but it's to get started making money online and get you on the right path, and to get that initial sense of freedom, right, with making more money. So you've got to obviously get clear on what exactly you want, and then map out exactly how that's going to look like for the next 6 months. Map out the right action plan, the right action task every single day that you need to take action on, that will get you on the right train and get you to that end destination faster. Because the last thing you want, trust me, is to be doing everything, be putting in the work, but you were just in the wrong vehicle right from the get-go. And so after 2 years of dedication, even 1 year of dedication and consistency, you're like, fuck, why did I just do that? I just wasted a lot of time. Now, you can learn a lot of lessons from that, but my point, man to man, and my goal here is for you to not have to go through that, because you don't want to waste time. And the earlier we can get on the right path, the better. So, as I say, my challenge to you, man to man, right now for this video is for you to get clear on that. What do you need to do for the next 6 months, so that in 6 months' time, in early 2026, you are going to be a completely different man. You're going to have changed your life completely. You're going to actually be living the life that you want to be living, and not just repeating the endless cycle of every 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, like having motivation, then quitting, and then having motivation again and quitting again, and never actually achieving what you want. Because that, trust me, is a very, very sad life, and it's a very depressing life when you're that ambitious and you're not actually getting what you want out of life. It's better to not have any goals at all rather than be someone like that, because trust me, you're going to have a happier life if you're not ambitious and not super goal orientated, compared to someone who's super ambitious and isn't actually getting the life that they want, right? That's just a very, very sad place to be. And I was like that before, and it's pretty tough. So I don't want that for you. Find the right framework for yourself and dedicate yourself for the next 6 months, and believe me, man, you will completely change your life.